What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you. This time hopping on over to the Innovation Kitchen for Panda Express in Pasadena, California, because they're testing a brand new side item that looks truly interesting, guys. And considering what it is, I guess it kind of fits to be on their menu, right? Feast your eyes on what I've got here, a 3-piece order of their shrimp toast. Is this something that we can possibly see nationwide at some point? Well, we'll have to see exactly how this is first. So sit tight, because after this quick intro coming up, you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
So yeah, it looks like we have another item at the end of the ordering process over here at Panda Express, the Innovation Kitchen in Pasadena, California, where they do a lot of the test market stuff. So outside of the usual rangoons and the egg rolls and things like that, now we've got shrimp toast. So let's get this going here. And as you're gonna see, it looks fairly interesting with a lot of sesame seeds on top right over there. Basically what this is, guys, for those of you who don't know, is pureed shrimp along with some aromatics, which could include ginger, garlic, maybe some green onions, some cilantro once in a while. And basically they spread that onto sandwich bread, and it's either pan fried or deep fried to a crispy golden brown. And as you can see here, it is loaded with sesame seeds on the very top, covering all that action. So presentation wise, definitely interesting. It really does stand out. For dipping off to the side, it comes with a little bit of hot honey sauce. So a lovely situation there. I can't wait to give that a go. But still, very interesting, and it is something that you'd probably find at, say, a dim sum restaurant or a Chinese takeout spot. So this does fit. Let's see if the flavor is going to deliver, though. This is the in-test shrimp toast here at Panda Express. Let's peep out this flavor. So yeah, this is going to be just a little quickie look at this, guys. We'll go for a couple of these here. Basically, it's a 2-biter, if that. And as you're going to see, it looks like it is just some standard bread, but it is pasted up very nicely with that shrimp puree action and plenty of sesame seeds. So let's give this a shot. You don't really see stuff like this outside of a dim sum restaurant typically there. I've never really seen it at like a generic takeout joint naturally, but from Panda Express, it's definitely something different. So here we go, guys. Let's give it a shot. It's the in-test shrimp toast for Panda Express here in Pasadena, California, the Innovation Kitchen. Let's peep this out. Crunchy. The shrimp is pretty strong. That's a plus because it's shrimp toast, right? Looks like a little bit of green onion in there as well. It's actually a very nice mixture. And the sesame seed, the toastiness on the back end as well. So very interesting on this, guys. With the bread itself, nothing really crazy. Maybe it's like a little bit of white bread, I guess, but it definitely tastes fried. More like a flash fry, if anything there. Let's keep going in. It's not bad. It's almost like having like a shrimp dumpling, but without the noodle action around it. But interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. The shrimp flavor is pretty good. $3.50 for a 3-piece, though. It's a little pricey considering the size. They need to be a little bit bigger. I would say maybe 2 of these, but a little bit larger for $3.50 would be good. Maybe $3.99. If that, they need to be a lot bigger than that. Let's try this hot honey sauce, though, and see how that is. Can't imagine this being bad here. It is very thick as well, too, there. A little bit more of the honey mustard variety, the way that it looks, but it's hot honey. Let's give it a shot. Ooh. That actually kicks up the shrimp very nicely. Ooh. Not bad, guys. And again, looks like we do have some green onion in there. These are pretty flavorful. Man, never judge a book by its cover. It's a little weird looking, I guess, with the tons of the sesame seeds on there, but you can really see this thing is loaded up pretty nicely with that shrimp. Let's do another couple of bites on this, but very nice with that action over there. Let's give it a go. You really got to make it last, though, because of how small they are, but the flavor is good. I would actually rock this outside of their regular egg rolls or the crab rangoons, any of those. So not bad. This is not bad. I can easily see this one going pretty nationwide quickly as well. So let's go for one more little quickie bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next, but a pretty tasty side item. For any of you peeps that are local here in the Pasadena area, it's actually worth checking out. It's pretty tasty. Let's go for one more and we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. I'm surprised. Well, 3 for $3.50 is asking a little much for something this small. Maybe 4 for $3.50 is a little bit easier to swallow, so to speak. But what you're going to get here if you give this one a shot, guys, is a very decent amount of that pureed shrimp action. And it presents pretty cool, actually, I have to say, with all the sesame seeds covering it on top. And then naturally with the crunchiness of that bread on the bottom, not bad. And of course, pairing it up with that honey sauce, pretty lovely situation there as well. Like I said, if you guys are in the area, this is worth checking out. So based upon my first ever experience trying shrimp toast outside of a dim sum restaurant over here at Panda Express, I'm gonna have to give it a pretty decent 8 out of 10. It's a pretty nice first effort to give this one a go, guys, and I have to say, it really does satisfy in that flavor department. The overall flavor of the shrimp itself is pretty strong, and I dig that, and overall, it really does deliver. The nice crunch that I'm getting from the bread and the overall flavor is a beautiful thing, and when you pair that up with that hot honey sauce, that's a pretty lovely situation. So it's perfectly made, I think, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe adding an extra piece for the same price would be a good value. But overall, like I said, if you guys are in the area, it is worth checking out. I would recommend giving it a go. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. First and foremost, let me know if you guys have actually ever had shrimp toast. And if you have, what did you think of this particular version over here at Panda Express based upon the presentation? Does it look similar? Is it something that you'd like to try? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, it's your boy Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. And just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. So until next time, stay frosty.